One other point that I found interesting when I was reading that document was to prepare your family. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, Misha?
Yeah, so it's important to speak with the family, and some families find it really helpful to just send an email and communicate maybe some of the changes that they might recognize and see. Because just like we had mentioned earlier, grieving it's hard, and it's hard for everyone because the person has changed, whether it's a little bit or a lot. So to give them sort of heads up over whether or not they have trouble finding words. So if they have a hard time getting through a sentence, to inform the family so they can give them more time to get at what they need to say. Because sometimes people want to jump in and they want to finish a sentence, and that can be pretty frustrating when you're close to getting out what you want to say, but you can't quite get there. It can be, like I'd said earlier, giving them jobs. So when you notice that that the person is sitting there alone or they're not engaging in the conversation, why don't you get out this book of photos and go through it with the person, and that can be your special moment together. And I think it's really important to avoid using the phrase "remember when," and introduce yourself and just say, "Hey, it's me, Misha," before you sit down, because sometimes it can be embarrassing for the person with dementia if they forget that person's name, especially if it's someone that they think they should know the name of. Another way is to play a fun game and to put name tags on for the game, but then just leave them on for the rest of the day so that nobody feels like they're being the light is shining on them, especially the person living with dementia.